Most reviews on Finessa tell you what it's supposed to do. I wanted to know what it actually does, so I put it through the matrix, broke down the mechanism, checked the ingredients, looked at what real users are reporting. This is the review matrix. Here's what I found. Here's what's actually going on with gut health and bloating. Most people dealing with it aren't failing because they haven't tried. They're failing because the things they've tried only address a temporary blockage or a surface symptom, not the real reason it keeps coming back. That quiet frustration of doing everything right, eating clean, and still waking up feeling heavy and stuck, while everyone else seems to progress effortlessly. That's the gap Finessa is designed for. When I broke down how Finessa actually works, it targets the gut-liver axis directly, not just the colon on its own. That's the distinction that matters. Most standard fiber supplements or laxatives work strictly at the symptom level to force a bowel movement, which is why you get results that fade or leave you dependent. This goes a layer deeper, optimizing bile flow from the liver to break down fats and accelerate transit time naturally. More targeted, less guesswork. Running through the key components, Taraxacum or dandelion and Silymarin or milk thistle, this combination stood out most because it directly addresses the liver's role in digestion, boosting stomach contractions and bile production to solve sluggishness before it reaches the lower GI tract. Then Cascara Sagrada and Sonara scalamus, which I hadn't seen formulated together in a daily morning scoop like this before. They stimulate intestinal rhythm while feeding the microbiome with inulin-rich fiber. And the blend of probiotics, turmeric, and licorice extract, easy to overlook, but it's what makes the other components actually compound instead of cancel each other out by soothing gut irritation and reinforcing the intestinal lining during detoxification. Based on the breakdown and what consistent users are reporting, early on, usually within the first 7 to 14 days, most people notice a pleasant boost in daily energy and a lighter, more comfortable belly. That tends to build into more consistent and effortless bathroom visits and a visible reduction in stubborn bloating with midterm consistency, and longer term, a revved-up metabolism, clearer skin, and that deeper feeling of regaining total control over your body. It's not a straight line, but a clear direction. That's what the pattern shows. The protocol is simple. Mix 1 scoop into water or your favorite drink each morning. Fits into a daily routine without friction. The timeline most people report meaningful results is 4 to 6 weeks. Not a disclaimer, just how cumulative mechanisms work. The first week is laying the foundation. The compounding kicks in after. One variable I always factor in, the refund policy. Finessa comes with a 180-day money-back guarantee. I treat that as a confidence metric. Companies don't offer real 6-month return windows on products they know underdeliver. It also means if it doesn't work for your specific biology, you're not absorbing the financial risk. That's a relevant input. If the mechanism checks out for your situation and the problem I described is where you actually are, the link to the official page is below. Direct link, no resellers, no markup. They currently have packages discounted down to $39 per bottle with free US shipping if you stock up. Go through it, cross-check what I've covered, and run your own matrix. You've got everything you need to decide. That's the full matrix on Finessa. Mechanism checked, features broken down, risk assessed. The call is yours.